Hey y'all, I don't know who this is for, but I am your confirmation that if you started your spiritual journey and you're at the point where you're certain of yourself, don't let people come in making you feel like you're crazy. You have to be kind of delusional in order to embark on this journey. But always remember that you were chosen for a reason. The Most High didn't pick you because you got along with everybody. They didn't pick you because everybody believed you. They picked you because they knew that you were going to be able to reach those that needed confirmation, that needed clarity, that needed information that they may not have access to. This generation of people is completely different than the previous generation. And it's like that for a reason, because we were literally sent here to break cycles, to break patterns, to introduce new ways of living that ain't really new ways. We're really going back to our ancient ways. And since a lot of people don't know what that look like, yes, they're going to think you're crazy. Don't let people make you second guess yourself. You don't need anybody outside of yourself for validation, literally. Meditate more, drink more water, get in touch with nature. I know it's wintertime now, so that may be hard. But take about 5 minutes, put your coat on, go outside, talk to a tree. Put your hand on a tree, connect with the tree. You can spit on a tree as an offering. No, they don't think it's disrespectful. It's how you connect. People pee on them. Animals pee on them. 1, 2, 3. Or get a plant to have in your house and, talk to it regularly, water it with intention. But that way you can be connected to the frequencies you're meant to be connected to. Because your conscious or the little voice in the back of your head, 9 times out of 10, it ain't your voice if you're gifted. That's the only person that you need validation from. 144. But first and foremost, you must always keep it real with yourself. Otherwise, you're going to feed into the wrong voices. Because you got to think there's duality in everything. Once you hear the voice in your head, sit with yourself for a minute and see how you feel. If you have a feeling of anxiety, fear, worry, then that's not the voice to listen to. If you hear another voice, and whatever that voice is telling you can sound crazy. It might be telling you to do something that may sound crazy or out of, not unusual. But if you feel like that's the direction to go in, and it gives you a sense of peace, clarity, joy, stillness, then that's the one that you need to listen to. And a lot of people don't know how to differentiate their emotions because they're so busy siphoning everybody else's energy, allowing unnecessary people and energies in their auric field that shouldn't be there. Then that's when the confusion comes in. That's when doubt comes in. That's when worry comes in. And whenever there is worry, lack, fear, doubt, confusion, that is the enemy trying to redirect your path or mislead you so that you can keep repeating those same cycles over and over and over again. If you keep running into the same toxic ass niggas or bitches or whatever, just in a different person, even if it's an upgrade, because I ain't gonna hold you, all of my baby daddies is basically like upgrades of each other or downgrades. But in one way, shape, or form, they all narcissists. And at one point in my life, they all made me dim my light or tried to dim my light. And once I started to realize that the pattern that I was repeating, I broke it. And I haven't run into anybody else like that. Well, I have, but I haven't dealt with anybody else like that. My most recent ex was an upgrade of all of my previous exes. They were basically like the good version of them. But I could still tell that it wasn't a connection that was meant to be. Like, once you sit in solitude and you sit with yourself without being surrounded by a bunch of people, without partying every weekend or whatever you normally do, once you do something that's the opposite of what you normally do is usually when those senses and gifts heighten. Typically, that thing that you keep putting off, that thing that you keep avoiding, that thing that you keep trying not to do because you don't want to, is what you need to do. Rather that's shadow work, rather that's cutting people off, rather that's quitting a job that you don't like to go to every day. That's something that you need to get away from. And a lot of people are scared to be by themselves because they may have attachment issues. A lot of us went through a lot of trauma in our childhood, rather it was with our parents or other situations. A lot of us has experienced childhood trauma. Mother attachments or a narcissistic mother. I myself have dealt with that. It wasn't my biological mama, but or like an absent father. I also have dealt with that. And a lot of us think that it don't affect us. Like once we grow older, we're like, oh, okay, we know now, so it don't bother me. When in reality, no, it does bother you. You just don't see it. All of those money blocks you keep having, every time you get a job, you lose it. Or every time you seem to get some money in your hands, you lose it. Or some big thing happens where you have to spend large amounts of money and damn near the whole check gone. As soon as you decide, oh, I'm going to start saving, boom, you broke your leg. Now you got to go pay for the medical expenses. 511. But no, all of those are blockages. That's just like a lot of people that have a certain type in men or women. It usually links back to our parents. Rather, if it's somebody like them or somebody not like them, it still links back to them because that's where we were bred. Our childhood experiences shape our adulthood, whether you want to admit it or not. And a lot of the time when people think that they've healed from their childhood traumas, they're not. And you're going to keep running into unhealed people and messed up circumstances until you dig as deep as you can and heal everything that you possibly can. It's not going to be easy. I'm still not done. And it definitely has not been easy. But now that I have healed about 85%, others have healed about 45%. And it's like I can't sit in the same room with them anymore because those toxic patterns, energies, I'm sensitive now. And you can't possibly think that you're going to elevate if you keep putting yourself around people, places, and things that don't serve you. I ain't saying you got to beef with people, but some situations are temporary. And that's okay. A lot of people think that, oh, no. They be thinking that, oh, I owe this person loyalty because they did this, that, and that for me. They've been through me they've been through everything with me. And no. The enemy is real good at perceiving things, deceiving you. They will send in people and things that look like that's what it's supposed to be. But behind the scenes, it's causing chaos in your life. It's not about what it looks like. It's about how it feels. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you wake up every day with them and you don't feel a sense of peace, joy, calmness, then you ain't meant to motherfucking be with them. If there's confusion, you ain't meant to be with them. If stuff start going wrong in your life, and it's coincidentally after you got with this person, you're not meant to be with them. You can't keep money in your pocket. You can't keep your bills paid. Your business keep failing. You keep feeling depressed because you're allowing energies in your auric field that do not belong there. When you're elevating, the enemy is going to send as many possible people, things, any type of distraction to throw you off. And it's up to you to differentiate if it's a distraction or if it was divinely sent. The Most High is not about to send you anything that's going to confuse you, put you in sadness, put you in a mindset of worry, lack, fear, doubt. That is of the enemy. Yes, they might put you in some sticky situations, but those are lessons. And within that lesson, how you maneuver is going to decipher if you're going to keep elevating or if you need to keep relearning until you've passed the test. And there's a lot of things that I had to keep going through repetitively in order for me to pass the test. And now that I have, I'm not letting anybody take me back there. No matter how many people try to, oh, well, that's just a coincidence. Oh, that's not real. Or you shouldn't do that because it's not scientifically proven. But if deep down in your spirit and your soul, you feel that it's the right thing to do, then typically it is. And we were chosen for a reason. We're not like regular people. Although regular people can be like us, but they don't have the discipline, the motivation, the passion, the determination. They would rather be like everybody else. And that's not who we're supposed to be. And you know who I'm talking to. It doesn't matter if nobody believes you, nobody believes in you, nobody believes in your power. As long as you do, that's all that matters. The Most High is going to speak to us through animals, angel numbers, signs, and synchronicities so that we understand. It's not for everybody to understand. So if you're going to embark on this journey, you need to embark on this journey completely. 911. Stop being scared of how other people view you. Don't worry about if other people are going to believe you. That's not important. You're on a mission. And that mission requires for you to be completely aligned with the Most High and your higher self. And you can't do that if you keep letting leeches and distractions into your auric field. Only validation you need is yourself. It might sound crazy. It might not be easy. 16, 17. But the further you go along this journey, the easier it will be to understand. Keep meditating. Keep staying hydrated. Detach from all people, places, and things as it does not serve you. Whenever you feel like you're getting unaligned, reset. Okay, I love y'all. Toodles.